Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Today for our Make It Monday tutorial, I'm sharing with you part 3 of my 3-part series, my One Sheet Wonder, where we're creating 9 different cards using the Peaceful Gardens Designer Series paper. So that Peaceful Garden is in the mini catalog, and that is one of the new Christmas designer series papers. So let's get started with this third strip. So the first part 1, we did these 3 cards. Part 2, we did these 3 cards. And let's get started with this last strip that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And that one you're going to cut on the diagonal. Okay, so however you want to do that, my line's not matching up with my paper, but put it in your paper cutter, and instead of going from corner to corner, just offset it a little bit in your cutter so that it's a little bit, maybe about an inch in, and then make your strip. And then you're going to have 2 pieces that we're going to create with, and then you'll have another piece, cut it at 5 1/4 by 4, and then of course that leaves your last piece of 1 1/2 by 4, which we will be using as well. So let me share with you the 3 cards for today. So card number 1 is that diagonal cut. And so depending on how much space you leave at the top, your diagonal cut might look differently. But all you have to do is flip one over, and this is the flip side of this paper. Look how gorgeous that is with that cloud cover. Just beautiful. And so just flip one over and then position them on your 4 by 5 1/4 inch white so that you make this little like K diagonal. And then you stamp your thanks, and I stamped that with Secret Sea ink, and that is from Simply Said. And I mounted it on that piece of white to make it easier and put it on the card front. And then on the inside, you can stamp or write your greeting. And if you feel like adding a white card, you certainly can. Okay, so our second card that's using that second piece of 5 1/4 by 4. So those are the first one we cut in a diagonal. And the second one, I just mounted that on a piece of pecan pie, and I pulled that color out of the designer series paper. And then this is the new set in the mini catalog, Gathering Moments. So I use that gather, and these are some of the fun things that you can get with branching in and out. So these dies are from branching in and out, and these labels are from branching in and out as well, and that's also in the new mini catalog. So I just mounted that on a piece of pecan pie, and then I did it on a piece of Secret Sea. And of course on the inside, just add a piece of basic white and decorate however you want, and that is card number 2. So our last card, using that small strip of 1 1/2 by 4, I just mounted on a small piece of Misty Moonlight, put it on top of my cloud cover, and again I use those branching out die labels to layer these up, and I love how they beautifully coordinate, and you can just crop them out. So this is Misty Moonlight, cloud cover, and white. And the birthday wishes is from Simply Said, and I stamped that in the Secret Sea. So those are the last 3 cards of my 3-part series. Thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and download your free project sheet and all the instructions you'll need and the template to cut your paper. So thanks again, and until next time, be blessed.